Hi, my name is Jack Cole, and I'm a senior in Anthony Wayne. My project is tic-tac dice. So how you play the game is a contestant will roll a 2, a 3, a 5, a 4, 11, or 12, and they get to place an O on the board. I'll roll a 6 through 10, and I get to place an X on the board. If neither of us roll on the board, it just goes to the other player. 3 in a row wins, and if it's a tiebreaker, then I win, and the contestant loses.
It's actually in the math modeling curriculum for the math modeling and reasoning class. However, that class doesn't get to it, so I've taken what they have started and tweaked it on a little bit. There's no real money involved. It's all Monopoly money, but it's just a learning experience for the kids.
So my teacher, Mr. Eberly, he told us to come up with a Carnival, Carney kind of game where the probability would be a little bit more in our favor than the contestants. So I thought of a game that's really fun and yet kind of on my favor to win. And so I did the probability stats, and the 6 through 10 are the highest to roll, and the 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, they're not as common rolls in a 2 for 2 dice, so I knew that was going to be my probability, and then I wanted to make the game a little bit more fun, so I decided to make a tic-tac-toe board.
Yeah, we've worked for several weeks on the probability. We've practiced games against each other, recorded all the data, looked at the data, maybe tweaked some things like that, and it's definitely a way to get out of the classroom and do something that they've learned in the classroom. So they had to create a game. We worked with the probability of win-loss, tweaked it, because we didn't want to have the probability be too much in the player's favor, but we also then worked in the expected loss gain for the player and tried to make it so that it would be enticing for them to play. Ultimately, my kids are trying to see how much money they can collect during the carnival because they've tweaked the probability in certain ways. And so they're learning probability, they're learning expected gain loss and things like that.
It's going pretty good. I've lost twice, and I've actually won 4 games, so it's a pretty even stats right now. I do notice that most contestants roll a 6 more often, so if I were to put that on the board, there's more of a chance that they could win, but then the probability wouldn't be as high in my favor.
Probability of different things throughout their lives isn't maybe always what it seems, and we're calculating all sorts of probability in class, not just dice and cards, but all kind of things. And so maybe they'll look at things through a different perspective. We're going to have to write a report about what happened, what they thought was going to happen and what did happen, and then explain reasons why. That they won more than they thought or lost more than they thought, and we're going to explore back into the probability and find out why.
I think the draw is that they know they can win, that there's a possibility, and when I'm not rolling good, but they see it as a chance. And a little secret, I play bad on the tic-tac-toe board so that they think they're going to win, but then I come back and I win.